Post Malone is opening up and admitting that being called a culture vulture after the success of White Iverson sent him in a bad place. Malone recently said it sucked. I was a kid. I was doing a lot. I was drinking a lot. I absolutely took it personal. It was hard not to. But for the people who don't like you, it's the people who love you and for yourself. Yeah, I remember what happened with Post Malone after the success of White Iverson. Hip hop ingratiated Post Malone. What happened was Post Malone did an interview with a polling outlet, and he said, if you're looking for lyrics, if you're looking for a cry, if you're looking to think about life, don't listen to hip hop. There's great hip hop songs where they talk about life and they spit the real, but right now there's not a lot of people talking about real ish. Whenever I want to cry, whenever I want to sit down and have a nice cry, I listen to some Bob Dylan. That was what got Post Malone in trouble with a lot of people of hip hop community, and take it a step further, black people of hip hop community, right? Like, that didn't read well. Number one, your success wasn't on country songs made by Bob Dylan. Post Malone, you stepped into this game as a hip hop artist, and that's how you made a name for yourself. The fact that you have had success with us and then seemingly crossed over and then publicly admitted that you were no longer listening to us when you're going through it. So wait, you were just making money off of us publicly until you found a better way to make money, and then privately you're not even listening to us when things are going on in your life. That didn't read well. Post can't make comments like that publicly. I'm sure he's learned from that, even though that's probably his truth. But be clear, hip hop didn't turn their back on Post Malone. Post Malone first turned his back on the culture. I just wanted to put that out there because I think Post has made some classic records. Matter of fact, there are not too many artists that have made more legendary songs over the last decade than Post Malone. If you go look at the catalog of Diamond records, no one in the history of music has more Diamond songs than Post Malone. That means he sold 10 million copies more than anybody else. He's in fact done it 9 times. Second on that list is The Weeknd and Rihanna with 7 apiece. His hits go. So I'm not gonna act like I don't have the ultimate respect for Post and what he's done in his artistry. That comment though, out of pocket. T.I. voice, out of pocket. If we're being completely honest, like, I can't go into somebody else's industry while I'm going into somebody else's culture and say, yeah, I got popping off that. I made millions of dollars off that. But when I'm away from that, like when I'm not making money off the culture, like when I'm not making money off the industry, I don't really like listening to that. Matter of fact, it don't really get me through no bad times, but it made my career. Even though I may have been in a bad time in my life, it made my career, right? Like, that don't read well. And I don't like the victim playing years later now, because that's not what happened. Hip hop did not turn their back on Post Malone. We ingratiated him even after that man came out with a song called White Iverson, which is playing off of one of our legends. It don't get too much more legendary in our culture than Allen Iverson. He was accepted after that. Time, love, and support is what your boy never take for granted. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts. I'm out. All right, y'all, the NFL season is here. Head over to Underdog Fantasy. Use my promo code FERRO. You can already make your picks for the entire season. Here are some guys that I believe are going to have great years. If your picks are correct, you're going to win a lot of cheese. Use my promo code FERRO. Tell me when you did it. I might even give you a free copy of Madden 25 or NCAA College Football 25.